Welcome to this video on an overview of Timetable Module in IFW Campus ERP 2.0. During this video, you will have a look and feel about the product. In the module list at the left, you will have a module Timetable. This module is divided into two parts, Masters and My Timetable. Let's look at the dashboard of this module first. To start with the timetable, the first step is to go to the Timetable Settings and create some general settings. Using this form Timetable Settings, one can create the general schedule about the timetable. Like for any particular course, what will be the general schedule, how many maximum classes will be there, what will be the start time and length of each lecture. These are the lengths of lectures defined here according to the start time. You can include and exclude the lunch periods using this checkbox. You can apply the period relations directly in the attendance. Here you have to define to which particular class or course this setting will be applied to. So this is how you can define your timetable settings. The next form in this list is lunch settings. You have to define the general lunch settings here. What will be the scheduled period for the lunch, or you can define it separately for each day according to the timetable. Like on Monday, period 3rd will be considered as lunch, and on Tuesday, period 4th will be considered as lunch, and so on. So this is how you can define your settings. After that, you have to define the load settings. The load settings are basically the load on each lecturer or the faculty member. For example, for this employee, the classes defined are 5th, semester 5 and semester 9. For this, the employee is teaching these particular subjects and the load for each subject is 2 and classes per week defined are 2. So this is how you have to define the load for each faculty. On each particular form, you will get the two buttons Export and Export Plus, using which you can generate the reports. You can generate the reports directly using this print option. You can have the report formats in HTML, PDF, Excel, CSV, and you can send the details in an email also. Let's have a look at a general report using print first. So this is how the reports can be generated for each form or each details that you require. You can define the color codes for each faculty. These color codes can be changed like this. You can also define the color codes by giving the direct color code. If you remember, you can use these codes directly. And these color codes are further reflected in the timetable, as you can see here. While defining the timetables, the color codes defined for each faculty will be directly reflected here in order to identify them clearly. On the form timetables, you can create your timetable. Just give a timetable name, select the college and the year for which it is applicable, start date and end date of the timetable. You can select the classes for which classes this timetable will be applicable for, and then you can define these timetables here. Right click on the slot given here, click on Add New Relation. You will get these details here. Select the subject, select the batch, select the teacher name, select the room, and select the period for which it will be applicable. Like on Monday and Tuesday, it will be 3rd lecture, and on Wednesday, it will be 4th lecture, and click on Add. So accordingly, it will be added. If there are any clashes according to the room, teacher, class, subject, etc., it will be displayed here. You can just check these clashes and make them correct. So you have assigned a lecture here. So this is how your lectures have been assigned. When you hover over the lecture, It gives you a brief details here on the top, like the subject code, batch name, teacher name, on which particular day it is conducted, in which room, and on what time. So the briefs, you'll get it here. This is how you can create your timetables. Other than this, when you go to add relations, you can also add some other activities like library, lunch, sports, tea break, etc. You can use these activities to assign the lectures here. So this is how we have assigned the library in 4th slot for first semester. From here, you can check the faculty load, the faculty name, employee code, defined load and current load. So you can check the load from here and compare. Let's see, for this employee, Mr. Daniel, the defined load is 4 and the current load is 2. So still you can give Mr. Daniel 2 more lectures. You can schedule your classes from here. For example, some of your classes are starting from one particular date and others are starting from another particular date. So you can define the dates here. For example, semester 1 is starting from 1st July. Semester 2 is also starting from 1st July. But semester 3 will be starting from 15th July. So this is how you can schedule your classes according to the dates the classes are being started from. So you can schedule your classes here. If you want to lock timetable, you can use these feature lock timetable. Just select the particular class and lock it. If it is locked, then nobody can edit that timetable for that particular class which has been locked. So if you want to edit that class which has been already locked, you have to unlock it once and only the admin can unlock it, or the person who has locked it, the particular person can unlock it. You have to unlock it first and then you can edit it. So this is how your timetables are created. Just click on save to save your changes. Along with the export and export plus given here, you will have 2 more additional features, report and report plus, which gives you the more specified reports in the ERP. You will have a list of reports here like faculty load report timetable wise, faculty load report faculty wise, room centralized report, timetable report class wise, teacher wise, room wise, and etc. So let's have a look how we can generate these reports using report plus. Go to the report plus section. You will have certain filters here like session, institute, employee name, active timetables. The timetable names will be given here. These are the timetable names. On double clicking here, you will get these options. You can select and remove the options as per your requirement. Use these filters here. You can group by the report according to the timetable, according to the session, according to the employee name. You can use the serial numbers. You can order the report in ascending or descending order. You can use remarks. Various features are provided here. On clicking on export, you will get this report in HTML, PDF, Excel, and you can also take a print of the report like this. So this is how a report for faculty load has been generated according to the timetable. Similarly, you can generate the reports, timetable report class wise. This is the look and feel, how it looks. These are the particular classes, and in the particular class, you will have the timetables, defined timetables. So you can generate these reports like this. Similarly, this is the timetable report teacher wise. The teacher name is on the top. The timetable has been grouped by the teacher name and the complete schedule of this teacher has been given here. In the class-wise timetable, you will get the schedule of a class, and in the teacher-wise timetable, you will get a schedule of a teacher. This is the report, timetable report room-wise. Here, in a particular room, how many lectures are conducted on which particular day and in which particular period number has been defined here. You can have these kind of reports also. Next is My Timetable. In the My Timetable, users can view their own particular timetable or their own schedule defined for the week. Employees can check their own schedules in the employee login. Students can check their own schedules in the student login. Employee will get the class-wise schedule that for which particular class on which particular day the teacher has been scheduled which particular period number and which particular subject. So this is how these are scheduled timetables. Similarly, in the student login, students will get the schedule of their particular class, the complete class schedule in which the student is currently studying in. So this was all about the timetable module. Thank you.